Good evening and welcome to Mama D's Workout. Tonight, high steps for either march or run. We're just going to get a bunch of steps in. This afternoon, it was nice outside. I didn't look at the temperature, but I just needed a light jacket. It was nice. And so I walked to pick my daughter up from the bus stop, which round trip was about 1.5 miles. So, or about a mile. Anyway, I haven't actually clocked it. I just am guesstimating with the number of steps I took. Anyway, how are you doing? It's never too late to do a quick workout, especially if it's 5 to 10 minutes, just something to get you started. My husband's with me tonight. He's doing his own workout. I've been trying to think of something to talk about, and what I want to talk about is a very hot topic. And so I've been debating whether or not it's something I should talk about. And then the rest of me is like, I know what, it just needs to be shared more. And so, anyway, I'm having a hard time with what to talk about today. Do you have any topics?
No, your birthday's coming up.
Oh, I wasn't going to worry about birthdays on my channel. It's coming up.
June is going to come out in a month. We're excited for that.
Yeah.
Dune 2.
We like going to movies together. I don't know,
It was really nice weather out today.
it was so nice. It was nice getting out for a walk. And apparently I was walking rather briskly.
She was walking fast.
I was walking with intention.
I went with, and she was just trying to leave me in the dust.
Well, and we almost didn't make it to the bus stop before our daughter. The bus let us cross the street before it pulled and let all the kids off. So, yeah, it was.
And then you were pulling the wagon too, so you were getting some arm work in with the wagon.
Oh, speaking of arm work, I found one of my weights. Oh, it's right here. Oh, let's get a weight involved. And we'll go from arm to arm.
My weight is always involved.
Dad jokes. This is just a 5-pound weight. If you're curious, I've had this I couldn't find it for a while, but I've had it for at least a year. But yeah, nothing super heavy, just 5 pounds. And maybe for some people that is heavy. But it's pretty light. Well, that's my opinion. But yeah, that's adding a little weight.
So with one weight only, do you recommend alternating arms, or?
Yes, because if you don't alternate, then you're only working one side, and you kind of want to be evenly distributed with your muscles. I really should be counting how many steps, and I'm not. I'm just going, hey, that was about as long as last time. It really does change, like how it feels.
With the weight?
With the weight. And I can feel it along the back of my arm.
I remember when we didn't have any weights and we were putting books inside of plastic bags. So you can, if you don't have a weight, you can make do.
Yeah. Most people have either the grocery bags or reusable bags or gift bags. Gift bags though might rip.
Might be a little work,
But yeah, moving with intention. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you mocking me?
No, I was trying to be
1,
involved.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Yeah, it was. Oh. I got to talk to my sister earlier today. One of the reasons the video is this evening rather than this afternoon. I got to talk to one of my sisters. I'm one of 11 kids, and I'm on the younger end. I'm the 9th of the 11. And she is, hold on. She's the 5th. Yeah. Yeah, she's the 5th. She's about 9 years older than me, and we haven't talked in a while. And so we were on the phone for like an hour. We were talking about knowing what signs of autism is now. And I was like, well, I think our dad was autistic. And so we started talking about some of his behaviors, and she's like, huh, maybe. And she's like, well, maybe there is something to what these doctors are saying, and maybe I am on the spectrum. And I was like, there's a good chance that a lot of us are, but we're just like high functioning. Because autism is diagnosed differently today than it was even in the 80s. That we just, it's possible that we just went undiagnosed. And for the most part, we all function pretty well. But like it is
in a dysfunctional sort of family way.
Yeah, in a dysfunctional. We always viewed it more as, well, you get a lot of personalities in a family that big. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I love my family, but there's a reason they live on the other part of the U.S. than me. So
put it in the comments if that's your family too.
Yeah, let us know if you are you're also from a slightly dysfunctional family, or not so slightly, or if you're the reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if they know that they're the reason, then they're probably more self-aware than most people that are the reason for their family's dysfunction. Then I know what I'm trying to say.
That makes sense.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Well, my knees are definitely feeling it.
Yeah, it was like a mile walk earlier. Round trip.
Yeah, I want to do a test where I actually see how far it is.
I think it's about a mile, but I could be wrong.
So I want. It's either a mile or just over a mile round trip.
Uh-huh.
And anyway, stretch it out if you need to. Do some hip swivels, because that just feels good to loosen up the hips. But you also want to make sure you cool down and not just, you don't just want to stop cold turkey. You want to cool down. Maybe I'm working on cleaning my living room, and maybe when we get a little more when we get a little more of the room clean, I can do a little cha-cha, because cha-cha is really good for stretching the hips, because there's a lot of hip movement in the cha-cha. Waltz is a very controlled stepping, so it might not be high, but it's very controlled. So I'm hoping in the next little bit to be able to start throwing in some dance. If you have a dance that you would like me to start in my video, let me know, because there's a good chance I know it. I love swing because it just gets you. Swing is, nope, that's cha-cha. Hold on. Swing, you throw out the footwork.
I want line dancing.
You have to have a lot of people in line dancing.
Oh, fair.
And it's very similar to square dancing. You need at least 4 couples in order to do line dancing or square dancing. But like with the cha-cha, ballroom, or no, I forgot it. The waltz, the
What's the one with the
foxtrot.
rose on the mouth?
That's the tango.
The tango.
The tango is all about intentional moving, and there's a lot of fun, like the swivel step, and because rather than rocking in you can do this fancy swivel with your foot. But foxtrot, waltz, cha-cha, and East Coast swing. Those are the ones I'm most familiar with. I do know the West Coast swing. I don't necessarily like it, but if you want to see West Coast, I can do West Coast. The swing dances are a lot easier with a partner, and as much as I love this guy right here, he won't let me teach him. So I'll probably stick to what I can do on my own, unless he decides to change his mind.
I would do a little, but I'd have to be having a good day.
That's fair.
And it wouldn't be a lot.
That's fair. Anyway, if you would like a specific dance, please put it in the comments, because then I can make sure that I can do it in a future video. Anyway, I love you. God bless. And let's keep moving.